I studion hade vi kunnat ta en bärs. Men nu är vi på ett alkoholfritt ställe.
Jag ska bara kolla om det...
Kommer om vi tar bort den affischen. Det går långt bort ska den då? Affischen.
Jag kan inte ta bort något ljud. Ja, vi lyfter undan.
Hur går det?
Det är bra.
Fick du till det?
Ja, vi är där.
Men det borde väl visas på...
Snart. Några sekunder efter.
Ja, det är så. Så det betyder att där den syns där, då syns den ute för folk också.
Exakt.
All right. Okay. Men nu ser man ju oss.
Så där ser det ut.
Ja, det där blir bra. Det ser riktigt proffsigt ut. Du får gömma dig bakom där.
De hör oss också.
Ja, men det gör väl ingenting.
5 tittare.
Man ser armen. Sänder live nu. Ja, titta där. Nu får du prata engelska då.
Yeah, we speak English.
Yeah,
behind the poster.
Yeah, we are...
Stick your head out to that side.
Woo!
Little bit more.
Woo! Yeah, we are starting Grand Design Sia, the artist that doesn't show her face. We're gonna do like Kiss. We're gonna have a poster in front of our faces from now on, so nobody knows how we look like. What do you think about that, Dan the man?
That is a terrible idea.
You think it's a terrible idea? Nah. So what do we do now? Yeah, we're gonna do a live session. We're gonna do a radio interview.
Yeah.
And we thought that, hey, why not? Ta bort den.
We're dropping that.
Yeah, we take it away.
We got it.
Take it away. We're a little bit ahead of schedule. So, yeah, all our rockers. Hello, rockers. So we're going to do an interview with a radio station in South America. And we thought, well, you can join us. And if you have any questions about anything, you can leave them there and we will answer them around Christmas.
Yeah, it's Christmas soon.
Is it? It's 2 months before Christmas.
Yeah,
now.
today. Tomorrow.
Yeah.
2 months.
Yeah.
To Christmas. It's the most beautiful day.
So guys, yeah, what's happening in Camp Grand Design? Yeah, well, we keep on rocking. We're thinking about let's talk to the label, and we talked about releasing another single, not this year, but beginning or springtime of 2022, because we have booked shows for 2022 in February and March, and hopefully they will be. We will do that. We have schedules. We have gigs for Belgium and Netherlands in February, and we have in Germany in March so far, and more shows are coming in. So we really hope we can go there, because we haven't been there, and rock and roll.
Yeah, and I think I'm gonna have to decide which country does brew the best beer: Belgium, Netherlands, or Germany.
Oh yeah, competition time.
Competition time for the beers.
Yes. All 3 countries do great beer. So we'll see.
Hit me.
With your rhythm stick. Hit me hard and hit me quick. Yeah.
So we're gonna get a phone call soon.
Yeah.
So we're gonna answer some questions, maybe play the new single in South America.
Probably, I think so. I don't know how he's gonna do this. We just answer the questions. We say yes to everything. No, we don't. So, and right now, Jocke, our drummer, is on vacation.
Yeah, some.
We don't know where.
He just disappeared from the face of the earth.
Yeah, he just wrote on our. How now he's called him? Juan Carlos Araya. Hola, rocker. Okay.
Just wait just a second to put you in the ear, okay?
Yes. Okay. didn't hear what you said, but I say yes. Okay, that's good.
Bueno, creo que ya estamos en contacto. A ver, estamos en contacto con Bill Cedar from Grand Design. Hi, how you doing?
I'm fine. I'm Pelle here from Grand Design and
Dan from Grand Design, play the guitar.
Dan Svanbam.
Try to pronounce that. Svanbom.
Svanbom. Hello. Yeah.
Bueno, ahí se están introduciendo, bueno, están obviamente todo lo que están en el estudio, porque creo que están en el estudio, así que ahí se están presentando. Ahora vamos a preguntar bien los nombres y todo lo que tiene que ver con el tema de la banda. Así que bueno, están en presentación, está Bill Cedar, así que están con el resto de los muchachos en la banda. Y como dijimos, la tercera vez que vamos a entrevistar a este gran vocalista. Así que bueno, vamos a saludarlo, vamos a felicitarlo por todos estos años de rock and roll. Y obviamente ahí vamos a decir que se presenten bien con voz clara los muchachos. First of all, thank you again for the third time. This is the third interview, and Bill Cedar, vocalist from Grand Design, is actually the third time, and always is a pleasure to have this conversation with you. So, how you been? And all these years, until these days, when this Get Out single that you released recently, explain a little bit about how the music treats you these years.
All right. We are very honored to be on your radio show, and it's the third time, tres times. So, uno, dos, tres. Yeah. And, we did an album called V in 2020, and it came out just before the pandemic, so it had a hard time. We had a big tour coming up and all this stuff, so everything stopped, and that's okay because everything stopped for everybody else. And now we released a new single called Get Out just 3 weeks ago. And this is a second single. We did release a single also last year in August, just to remind people that we are still alive and kicking. That single was called We Were Born to Rock and Roll. And these two songs we played live in Spain. We toured Spain for 2 weeks ago on 5 places, and it was very, very nice. And okay, it's still a pandemic, but not so bad. So people were rocking really good. We had a great time.
Okay.
And the Spanish rockers, they are crazy. They are totally crazy. We love them. Yeah. Viva la Spain.
I'm gonna translate fast what you said. Bueno, como dijimos, sacaron un álbum. Le pregunté, cómo lo ha tratado la música en estos años, y antes de la pandemia habían sacado su último álbum 5, y están por España haciendo el tour. Hace 2 semanas se andan por ahí por España, así que los españoles son locos por el rock, eso también lo sabemos, como acá. Así que lo ha tratado bien la música, lanzaron ese último álbum y obviamente la pandemia paró todo, pero ahora han salido de vuelta a rockear un poco, y la pandemia, que todos ya saben, en Europa está un poco más manejable por ahora, según algunas noticias tal vez de último momento, pero por ahora todo lo que es Grand Design en su tour y todo eso está saliendo bien, y están volviendo a rockear, y ahora están por Europa, como dijimos hace un ratito, haciendo su tour por España. Y ahora vamos a preguntar acerca del disco, de este nuevo material, y acerca, de todo lo que es este álbum que lanzaron el año pasado y que ahora recién están sacando al aire y poder hacer los shows. Así que vamos a preguntarle acerca, de este último álbum. Well, about this last album, and before the pandemic, of course, you already had done it, all the album. And how was the process to write the songs about the album? Always you were prepared. You prepared the song before recording it, or when you set the band in the studio and you start writing the song. How was the process on the releasing this album?
Okay.
Making this album.
Yeah. First we We changed guitarist. We have a new guitar guy, Dan, who is with us tonight. And we started writing. I always write the basic of the songs in my kitchen. Me and some beer and some rock and roll in the kitchen. And then I take the ideas to the studio, and we are very strange because we start the whole process with recording all the guitars with a drum machine. When all the guitars are in place and we think this sounds rock and roll, then we call Jocke, our drummer, and say, "Hey Jocke, it's time to come down and lay down the drums." And he comes down and whatever. And after that, we add guitar solos, vocals, bass, choirs, whatever. So we are a bit strange there, but that's because our guitars we have a lot of guitars, a lot. And it takes
so many overdubs.
Yeah, very much overdubs. That's our sound. So we need to do them first. Yeah, that's how it works. And that's the way we did with the album V. Yeah.
Bueno, rápidamente, ¿saben dónde empezaron a hacer las canciones del álbum, de este último álbum del 2020? En la cocina. Así son, él mismo lo dice, Pille and Danne son unos muchachos raros porque, bueno, Pille and Danne empezó a componer las canciones y empezó a llamar al baterista, a todos, para que empezaran, está todo listo para empezar a hacer el nuevo álbum. Y obviamente llamó a todos y bueno, y son extraños porque han tenido muchos guitarristas, así dicen, una cantidad de guitarristas, y bueno, la guitarra como que la dejaron para el último para hacer todo el proceso de grabación de este álbum. Well, after the pandemic, well, in Europe it's a little bit flexible, things about the lockdown, and now it's a little more free to gig and to have shows. And well, when you started this tour in Sweden and in other countries, where did you start the tour? And then you end up in these weeks in Spain, but when started the tour and where?
We were, after the pandemic, we have done one tour in Spain, 5 places, and it was, I'll have to remember, it was...
I can tell.
Oh, you can tell. Yeah.
We started off in Estepona, in the south of Spain, and then we drove 600 kilometers up to Madrid, and then we took the next step to a place called Vitoria-Gasteiz, and back to Burgos, and then we ended up the 5th place in Cangas de Morazzo, and then we went back home. I think we drove 3,000 kilometers.
Yeah.
Lots of hours in the car.
Spain is a big country.
That's rock and roll, man.
Yeah.
It is rock and roll. And what was cool with not cool, but what was warm with the tour was that we came from a cold Sweden to a very warm and nice Spain. So we did rock and roll, and we also had some sunshine, and we had some beer, and we had fun.
Okay. Bueno, rápidamente empezaron, solamente España hicieron en el tour, así que apenas terminó la pandemia y bueno, empezaron lockdown, porque bueno, en Suecia debe estar un poquito más complicado el tema de los shows. Pero bueno, empezaron en España, estuvieron en Burgos, bueno, estuvieron en el sur de España, así que hace 2 semanas la están pasando bien con cerveza y todo, así que me imagino que no la deben estar pasando nada mal en ese país. Bueno, me parece que es el único lugar, eso le voy a preguntar si fue el único lugar en donde empezaron el tour en España. The only place where you tour is Spain, that's it, right? I heard correctly?
You're absolutely right, because the restrictions for pandemic has just in Sweden we're taking away the restrictions just end of September, just days before we went to Spain. And when we were in Spain, they still have some restrictions in different regions. So not everything is open and free right now. It's different from different countries here in Europe.
Okay. Bueno, les pregunté acerca de si el único lugar donde han estado de tour es en España, y sí, porque en Suecia recién en septiembre se terminó el tema de las restricciones, pero bueno, no tuvieron tiempo como para armar un tour empezando en Europa, por eso yo les preguntaba si España era el único lugar, si había escuchado correctamente, y sí, La verdad que con todo el tema de la pandemia y el fin de la pandemia en Europa, en algunos lados todavía hay restricciones porque, bueno, todavía hay unos contagios complicaditos. Así que ahora le vamos a preguntar acerca del futuro, ¿no? De esta banda que empezó en el 2006, muchachos. Empezó en el 2006 esta banda Grand Design, así que imagínense la cantidad de tiempo que tiene. Así que le vamos a preguntar acerca del futuro y bueno, y esto desde el 2006 hasta ahora, ¿cómo ha sido todo este trayecto de la banda? Well, this band Grand Design started in 2006. Am I correct, right?
Yeah, we started writing songs in 2006. The first album came out in October 2009.
And exactly. Well, in a few words, explain how this been this journey, this journey since 2006 with the Grand Design and well, the stories about the music. How been this journey from Grand Design since 2006?
Okay, I'll do it short because it's a long time. In 2009, we released our first album called Time Elevation, and it was really people really liked that album. We had a really great reviews, album of the year, and all this stuff. And we played in Nottingham on I don't remember the name of the festival, but it was a big festival in Nottingham. And but we didn't have so many shows because we didn't have any management. We were looking for management, and we did some shows in Sweden, locally in Sweden. And we said, okay, we need to put out more albums. So we started doing albums. We went down to Switzerland, I think in 2012, and we started building up a reputation to be a good live band. And we're still building that reputation. And the journey so far is up, 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 up. It's like climbing up a mountain. Sometimes you fall down a bit and then you go up, up, up. But we're still aiming for the big guys because we think really that this band has potential to be a big rock and roll band.
Yes. Bueno, básicamente lo que ha dicho Pincida acerca de estos años con el famoso Grand Design es, bueno, cuando empezaron en el 2006-2007 sacaron Elevation su primer álbum, bueno, ellos trataban de buscar la mejor gente posible para empezar a sacar más álbumes y bueno, y eso ha sido el proceso de estos últimos, del 2006 y los últimos años de la banda con respecto a la música y bueno, y obviamente no tiene quejas acerca de estos años con Grand Design, así que bueno, felicitaciones también por eso, por todos esos años de gran música, porque tiene las mejores palabras de toda la crítica y de la gente acerca de la banda, y eso le vamos también a decir, ¿no? Well, I've been reading a lot of things about the band, about critics, about all the good words the critics and the fans talks about Grand Design, the music, your voice, and doesn't matter the change of the members during these years from the band, but always sounds great, your music. So that must be, very good. You must feel very good about critics and not just from the press, but from the fans.
Yes, we have. I think we have the best fans in the world. They are very, very loyal, and they show up at our shows. When we've been playing in the U.S. in Chicago 2 times, and were fantastic. And we have a lot of fans and a lot of loyal fans. And we are really lucky to have these guys and girls with us, because without our fans we are nothing. And we've been building this fan base, and we get new fans every day. And we are so lucky that people like what we are doing. That's the whole story.
Yes,
about
that's when I mention it. That's when I mention it, because all the albums that you release, none of them is bad. I mean, always has a good critic, good points, good views, and well, that must be very 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 good for you, because you release good albums. There's no a bad album, for your discography. That's something.
Yeah, I thank you so much. Because when we're doing music and we're doing albums, we work so hard. we are really turning on stones and looking for something that can be better and better and better. That's why it takes for us about 6 months to create an album, at least 6 months. And we work nearly every day in the studio. And I'm very happy that you say that we have released 5 great albums, because you always think that your album is great, but it's all up to the fans to decide if this is good or not. And so far we've been lucky. They really like it, and I thank you very much that you like our albums. It's a pleasure and joy.
Of course. Bueno, rápidamente, yo no estoy elogiando porque la verdad que todas las críticas y todos los álbumes que han sacado y la crítica y los fans han elogiado los álbumes y no tiene álbumes malos Grand Design, los 5 álbumes que ha sacado, y la verdad que eso es gratificante para él, y lo dice porque tiene una gran base de fans alrededor del mundo. Estuvieron en Chicago un par de veces, y bueno, y ahí ellos recibieron la calidez de la gente, por ejemplo, en Estados Unidos, que como sabemos ahí nació el rock and roll. Así que lo único que tiene palabras de agradecimiento para los fans y para la crítica, y yo la verdad que escucharon todos los discos desde que empecé a entrevistar a Pille de la banda, y la verdad que no tiene álbumes malos, ni siquiera los temas. Es decir, algún tema podrá gustarte más o menos, pero la verdad que los discos de Grand Design son buenísimos y tienen un sonido que mucha gente le gusta, que es el sonido ochentoso, y la voz de él también, obviamente, de Pille es grandiosa. Así que bueno, felicitaciones solamente le podemos decir a Grand Designs, y bueno, y él lo sabe. Y ahora vamos a preguntar acerca del futuro. And about the future, because, well, everything is, is taking place as before. The music, the countries are trying to get out of the lockdown as soon as possible. But how's the future about Grand Designs, the rest of the year, the next years? You have something, you decide something, or you want to wait to see what happens in 2022?
All right. We're already now working on the next single to be released in the beginning February, March, maybe next year. And I've talked to the label, and we will release a new album after the summer of 2022. And we have already shows booked now in Holland, Netherlands, and Belgium, and Germany, and also in Sweden festivals. So it's looking really, really good. And we have found a great guy that is booking for us, and it's looking good. And we have a great label that believes in us. So we keep on rocking.
Okay. Bueno, rápidamente, los muchachos van a trabajar en su siguiente single, que va a salir prontito, creo que va a salir más o menos en marzo, me dijeron. Y bueno, tienen ya shows en Holanda, en Holanda, en Alemania, tienen en países, creo que en Bélgica también dijeron, tienen esos shows para el futuro, y que se ve prometedor para lo que es la gran design. Así que ya tienen para fin de año y para el principio del año que viene, ya tienen todo más o menos organizado para el futuro de la banda y de la música. Sorry to be because you got a member next to you, and I didn't get the name correctly, and I want, well, again, if he can introduce himself. The guy that next to you.
Yeah, I'm Dan, and I started this band a couple of years ago, before the recordings of the album V. And I play the guitar, play the leads, and it's a fun band to be a part of. Really dedicated, really fun to spend hours in the car with.
Bueno, estamos hablando con Dan porque yo lo escuché apenas un poquito, pero bueno, al lado de Pille está Dan, que está hace 2 años con la banda, es el guitarrista y es la voz esa que ustedes están escuchando, aparte de la de Pille, así que le decimos bienvenido. Y bueno, ha sido divertido, dice él, estar estos años con Pille al lado, así que bueno, Dan, well, it's great to listen to you, and well, you've been a guitarist, and how the things about playing that beautiful instrument that is the main instrument from rock and roll, how been since you started playing the guitar? How the things and play that beautiful instrument. Vamos a preguntarle acerca de qué es lo que es tocar ese hermoso instrumento que es la guitarra.
I'm not sure.
Well, you can explain about feeling about things about playing the guitar.
Yeah, it's a great feeling. It's a piece of instrument that you hold tight with your body, and it's just extension of yourself sometimes, just touching the strings and making all the body work together with the notes and feeling of the songs or the leads or whatever. But I also I've been playing since I was a kid, and it's a fun. I love the instrument. It's a pleasure and a privilege to be able to be playing with these guys now.
Bueno, lo que muchas veces guitarristas dicen, ¿no? Que la guitarra es la extensión del cuerpo del músico, y la verdad que ha sido, bueno, ha tocado desde chico, así que es un placer y es el sentimiento, ¿no? Que tiene la guitarra que le come todo el cuerpo, cuando toca ese hermoso instrumento que es la guitarra, que es el instrumento principal del rock and roll. Y vamos a preguntarle a Pelle, ya finalizando la entrevista, cómo es que, bueno, se encontró con este muchacho Dan para incluirlo en lo que es la banda Grand Design. Well, Bill, when did you listen to Dan playing the guitar? When why you decided to get into the band, into the Grand Design?
Well,
what was the reason why?
Because Dan is a very good guitar guy, great guitarist, and is also have a great musicianship. He knows about this music. He's been raised by this 80s music, and so it wasn't so hard choice. And he also lives in the town, same town as us. So finally, we are together in the same town, which means much easier to rehearse, much easier to do this kind of stuff, shows, talking to radio, talking to television. So it's great. Danny really fit in very nicely, and he also likes beer. That's very important. If you're a rock and roller, you need to like beer. Otherwise, you can't be in our band.
Bueno, nos reímos porque, entre todas las cosas, porque eligió Dan ser parte de Grand Design, porque Pilo lo llamó, entre otras cosas, porque le encanta la cerveza. Así que es algo que, obviamente, el alcohol, con todas las reservas, obviamente, que uno puede decir y tener con respecto al consumo, bueno, pero bueno, eso es a veces el rock and roll, pero bueno, en forma de chiste, entre, bueno, todas las dotes musicales que tiene Dan como guitarrista también, porque también vive por cerca ahí de donde Pelle vive, y bueno, todo se hace más fácil el ir a grabar una canción y en este caso un álbum, así que bueno, lo considera un guitarrista excepcional, por eso también lo llevó a la banda Grand Design. Así que bueno, vamos a ya ir despidiéndonos de Pelle y bueno, darle las gracias por esta otra más entrevista con él, y la verdad que siempre, como digo, lo vuelvo a repetir y no me voy a cansar de decirlo, es un placer siempre hablar con él porque nos reímos y hablamos y le encanta hablar de música, que eso es lo bueno. Well, Pelle, I have to say it again because that's the truth. It's always a pleasure to talk to you. You're really put into a lot of fun to a conversation, and when we talk about music, your music, and the great voice you have, and all the Grand Designs music. So it's always a pleasure, and I think we're going to talk again, and let's hope with all this pandemic out of the picture, and talk just 100% about music the next years. So I hope the best I wish the best to you and the band and Grand Design and all your music. So thank you again from the bottom of my heart.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for being on the show, and we would love to come down and play at your continent also. Maybe one day we get the chance. And it will be great, because what I understand from all our fans and emails, there are a lot of rockers out there, and we really need to come down and rock your ass off, because we know how to do it. So, and we are really happy to be on your show, really. I have to say one thing though, about guitarists, about Dan and Dennis, who was always also a guitarist in Grand Design, that they are crazy clowns. Because I have to tell you, I'm the singer. I got one microphone, right? Our bass guy,
Yes.
Stefan, has one bass. But the guitarists, they have like 10 guitars each. I don't understand.
Okay.
It's very strange. Yeah, that's what's the funny side of it. So, but otherwise, really, really great to be on your show, and we have to talk when we release our next single and the next album. It will be a pleasure.
Yes. Bueno, también te agradecido. Ojalá que en algún momento puedan venir a Argentina. Todos sabemos que es complicado. Pero bueno, él estuvo creo que en el único lugar de Estados Unidos que lo ha mencionado fuera de lo que es Europa. Así que tiene unas ganas de poder visitarnos por acá y quiere venir al programa. Pero bueno, cuando sepa dónde estamos nosotros, lo va a pensar tal vez en venir. Pero bueno, siempre también agradecido él. Porque nosotros siempre cuando él lanza algo, bueno, nosotros lo llamamos, le hacemos una entrevista como corresponde, porque bueno, como dijimos, es buena onda y la verdad que eso se agradece cuando se le entrevista a un músico tan profesional como él. Así que, well, thank you and Godspeed, man. I always say that because you deserve it, because you're a great musician. You really know what the music is all about. So all these years, it's been great to listen to you and Grand Design, and well, let's hope keep on listening this great music of you. So Godspeed and thank you again.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
See you next time, okay? See you next time, okay?
See you next time.
Okay.
Thank you guys.
Bye bye.
And Godspeed.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Fan, vi kan vara kvar lite grann. Yeah. I don't know if anybody out there.
There's a couple.
Oh shit. Yeah, that was the radio interview. I don't know if you have any questions. Otherwise, we just can talk shit for a while. Yeah, I think it was that your first radio interview?
Second. We did something in the US before the Spain tour. We did a.
Oh yeah, we did. Okay, I forgot. And we did one in Burgos also, a radio interview.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Was that a radio on then in Burgos? I think they just wrote down stuff.
Okay, maybe it was.
Craig Dowler, you want us to come to the UK? So do we.
Yeah. Craig Dowler, yeah. And Lilla Solveig. Kjell.
Greetings from Mexico. Hello, Mexico.
Hello.
I want to go to Mexico.
Yeah.
I want to eat that food.
Mexico. I will always try to promote your music, guys, from Craig Dowler.
Thank you, Craig.
Thank you so much, Craig.
Oh,
Craig.
Robert Rojas from Chile. Thank you for watching.
Yeah, Chile. Cool.
The UK show, the UK festival, Fire Feast. Fire Feast?
No, Fest.
Fire Fest.
Yeah, alright, sorry guys. Nottingham 2010 Fire Fest. Great show and great audience and great festival. I'm so sorry they had to cancel the whole Fire Fest thing. I don't know what happened there. Yeah. So here we are on a Saturday night.
Yeah. What we're gonna do now?
Now we're gonna go home and drink wine. I'm gonna
switch this coffee
to
beer.
Yes, and I'm gonna go to a bar and drink beer because I have a friend of mine who is playing in a bar just close to my area where I live, and I will be going there and to look at some rock and roll music. That will be great. I hope all you guys are doing great out there.
I'm driving.
Yeah, he's driving. No, yeah. And yeah, it was really cool. And I think we need to do this a bit often.
Yeah, it's fun. It's fun.
This live stuff.
And we can do it with all the band completely wasted.
No. Dennis the Menace, he would probably trash this place because he's going bananas always. In a nice way.
Yeah, in a nice way.
Yeah. He's a funny guy. They're all funny, and that's why, like Donna said, it's funny to be part of the band because we really like each other, and we have so much fun in that bus, talking a lot of bullshit, but still manage to find the clubs when we're playing. Like in Spain, it was really big distance, long distances.
And the last part from Cangas de Morazo down to Malaga.
Oh,
that was a 10-12 hour drive.
I think it was closer if I had taken a trip to the moon. Nah, yeah. So guys, and what happens in Camp Grand Design? Well, we're still promoting a new single. If you haven't listened to it, please do. It's called Get Out. We have a video out and a lyric video out, and please listen to it. And if you think it's good, please share it with your friends. And we are thinking about a new single. I just called the label yesterday and talked about a new single, and it looks like we're going to do a new single in 2022 around these shows in February, March. And then we aim for a new album after the summer in 2022. And yeah, we started writing material, and it looks good. The future is bright. The future is so bright we gotta wear shades.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We should have shades today. This is so.
Yeah. So guys, if you have no more questions, it's been an honor to have you here with us during this radio show. I was pretty amazed that he, I don't know, because I don't know Spanish. I know a couple of words, but it sounded like he talked so fast.
Yeah, they all do.
It's like
it's a fast language.
I think so, because
it's not like the region north, where you.
In Sweden, you mean?
Yeah, in Sweden.
No.
You talk slow.
They're really fast-talking people, and very nice. And Sean, I like him. He's got his radio show. It's third time I talked to him, and he's a great guy. And so maybe one day we will meet him, and maybe one day we'll be able to play in South America. That would be, or in Mexico, or whatever. That's side, because we've been in the US 2 times, and that was so great. People were coming from South America and Mexico and Colombia to see us.
That's cool.
Yeah, really cool. Great guys and girls, and very loyal and friendly. Like I said, we have the best fans in the world. Really, we love you all, and it's a journey. This with a band, and right now the journey are going like this up. We really feel like something is happening with the band, like we are climbing the ladder of success, and we keep on rocking. And you out there, you have a good Saturday night, and we'll see you again. What you say, Dan the man?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to record and play live, more shows, and more guitars.
Even more guitars?
Yeah.
Like 50,000 guitars on each song. Nah, that's a lot of guitars. Yeah, and so, just to talk shit. Okay, cool, Craig. Yeah.
Maryville. I don't know where the
Maryville. Which? Hey, Craig. What
state?
What state is that? Is it?
Now we have to wait a couple of seconds to get.
Okay. It is status quo. No, that was a bad one. But yeah, and we will. After all this pandemic shit is over, we really like to come back to the US and also explore new territories. We have a lot of fans in South America. We have a lot of fans in Australia. So that's invite. Maybe somewhere down under want to take us down. And
that does that mean we come not from the land down under, but from the land above?
Yeah.
From the sun. Yeah. Bad joke. I come from a land down under.
Yeah.
You got it.
Yeah. It was not funny, guys. Nah. So yes, I don't know what to say right now. Maybe we should do this often and start doing live.
Tennessee.
Tennessee. Cool. Very cool. Knoxville, Tennessee. Rock and roll. Yeah. That's very cool, Craig. Craig. Dowell. Yeah. So, you want to go home and drink beer, right?
Yeah.
What kind of beer do you have going to drink today?
I think I have a Norwegian beer at home, or an American beer. I probably drink both.
Okay.
All of them.
At the same time?
Yeah, mixing them up,
In
50-50.
the same, like this, in that one. All right. Yeah, I'm going to try to get some beer from Czech Republic. I like beer from Czech Republic. Really. I like that. So, guys, I think we say hasta la vista, baby, and see you next time. Anything you want to add to this? No?
No, I want to go home.
You want to go home? All right, guys.
See you.
Later, and have a great night. Bye-bye. Wait a minute. Yeah, we're friends on FB, Pelle. Yes, we are, Craig.
How do I end this? There is the end button.